Hello, this is one of the messages from Chatsworth Baptist Church and my name is Pieter. On this occasion I want to begin by sharing my screen with you. And I'm showing you a picture that I found on Facebook. I'm not quite sure where it came from, but it's now doing the rounds on Facebook. And for those of you who struggle to see it, it's two people coming out of a shop. And on the one hand is a person with a very full trolley full of all kinds of goodies. A big new TV, exotic holidays, new clothes, a new car, bits, stuff, more stuff and shiny new things. And on the other hand is a person who's only carrying a relatively small parcel and it's called love. Love is all you need, basically, is what this picture tells us. All kinds of shiny things, all kinds of goodies are not going to save our Christmas. They might brighten Christmas up a little bit, but love is far more important. And likewise, when it comes to our relationships with other people, all kinds of things are not going to help us or other people, but it's love that is helping us and that will continue to help us. Now, in a way, of course, this kind of message is something that you hear everywhere around you, and rightly so. You don't need to be a believer to know, to realize that love is really important and that loving one another, practically doing things for one another out of love, is far more important than having things and eating things and what have you. For Christians, this goes a layer deeper as well. What we need, what we know we need, is the love of God in our lives, the love of the Lord Jesus Christ, who gave his life for us because of his love for us. And that love then enables us to be good to one another. I mean, if you always have to be good for other people just in your own strength, through your own energy, that's going to be rather complicated, rather heavy. The love of Jesus will sustain you. If the love of Jesus pours out into you, you've got something to pass on. You don't have to try filling yourself up with love, but he fills you with his love. But love, in our dark days, in our depressed days, when we miss one another and we miss the hugs and we miss the sun and we miss all these positives, the love of God is the one thing that will keep us going. It's the one thing that keeps me going. As the Apostle Paul writes somewhere in Romans 12, verse 10, be devoted to one another in love. That's what keeps us together as humans in society. That's what keeps us together as Christians in church. The love of the Lord Jesus that we share with one another, that we pass on. Not because we generate it ourselves, as I said, but because he gives it to us and we then have enough to pass on. So that's the thing to focus on in this dark season. Not all these things, not all these goodies, not what we have, but who we are and what we are able to pass on. So I wish you that the love of the Lord will fill you so much that you have enough to pass it on, to share it with those around you, those inside the church and those outside the church. Have a great day.